a little bit closer. All I wanna know is, can you come a little closer?
Hey everybody, we are Tegan and Sara.
And this is the story of Closer.
And we had been off the road for like maybe almost a year, and we've been writing demos at home. Sara lives on the East Coast and I live on the West Coast of Canada. So we'd just been emailing songs back and forth, and I'd been tinkering with all these guitar songs and not really getting anywhere. And so just kind of in a frantic, desperate, mess to like write something, I pulled out my microchord and just was like, I'm gonna do something really basic. And I'd been listening to a ton of 90s pop music and things that we'd listened to when we were younger, and specifically I'd been listening to a ton of Ace of Base, and I was like, I want to write something like The Sign, or like something simple but great and unforgettable. And so I probably spent maybe an hour coming up with the beginning of Closer, like the hook off the top, the da, 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 that part, and almost immediately the first melody that came into my mind was the closer, but not that word. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And so it happened really quickly, which doesn't always happen when you're writing. And I got something recorded really quickly and sent it to Sara.
I do remember hearing Closer and emailing Tegan almost immediately and saying that I thought it was a really good path for her, not just sonically, but I also thought that lyrically it was really different. We're sort of known to be a bit of a heartbreak band. We're always singing about broken hearts and rejection.
I had a feeling that people would respond well to it. I mean, we've never been the kind of band that sat down and said, okay, we want to sell this many records and we want to have a #1 single or any of that stuff. But with Heartthrob and Closer specifically, it just seemed like the kind of song we thought people would definitely play and like and get excited about. And there was this kind of melancholy, sort of self-deprecating, self-loathing sort of era of our band, and we're past that. I think we're a lot older and we're more confident. So Closer was definitely a great first song to put out for this record, because I think it did reflect a different side of us, and we were so happy with the way that it turned out. And we labored over it quite a bit in the studio because we really did want it to be perfect.
It's not just physical. I'm the type who won't get ever so critical.
The video ended up being, I think really sweet and romantic and fun.
It's definitely a PG version.
Yeah, it didn't cross the line over into trashy and
like our high school years.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I remember us as being quite colorful and fun, but
we were. But there was just no hard drinking or acid taking in our video, which was
what other people did, but not us.
Yeah.
Closer, I think it reflects the youth. So I think that's why it's been successful.
Yeah. Or now they really feel sorry for us, so then now they're letting us go to #1.
That's probably it.
All I wanna get is a little bit closer. All I wanna know is, can you come a little closer?